Right, my name's Alan Morgan. I'm just turned 62. And my brother's recommended this carnivore diet. My brother had a lot of ailments. He had type 2 diabetes, overweight, um, just, back problems. Um, he pulled his almost pulled his arm off basically. He had a big operation on here and he had a lot of problem with that hurting him. So he's been doing this carnivore diet, eating just meat. Does eat eggs and bacon in the morning, but just basically meat, salt, water, and he does have some eggs as well. So he suggested it to me because I'm not one of the fittest guys in the world, and I'm overweight. My brother's 6'2", and he was about 18, 19 stone at one stage. He's actually down to 13 stone, which is the lightest he's been, and he's a couple of years older than me. It's the lightest he's been. Well, I think probably since he was at school. So yeah, and the family trait is a big belly. Now I don't drink beer at all. My biggest problem is eating way too much food and probably the wrong food. So I'm 62. 2 days ago, I should have done a video to start it with, really. Um, so I've decided to give it a go. So on my birthday, I said, right, that's it. I remember the date because it's my birthday. So I got up in the morning, no porridge, bacon and egg. So I've just done a few rashers of bacon, cut the fried eggs. That's what I've done. Um, Boiled some eggs up, put them in the fridge for snacks, just like so that if I do get a little bit hungry, I could just say have a boiled egg, and it might just take away the hunger and see how it goes. Having not stocked up on lots of meat. So day one, had bacon and eggs in the morning. Did have a chicken breast. That was a cooked chicken breast that was in the fridge. So I had that for lunch with one boiled egg, and then for dinner I had two gammon steaks with fried eggs again. Lots of eggs, unfortunately, but yeah, I've gone out today and getting some beef and pork chops and all that sort of stuff. Keep going with it, and then so just really just getting the grips with cutting out all the junk food and all the other stuff. So um, day two yesterday, got up, had bacon, an egg. I had a late breakfast, and I didn't really feel that hungry either. Normally, I wake up in the morning, I'm rushing down the stairs to get me porridge because I'm starving. So, come down, had a late breakfast, probably about 11 o'clock, um, and I had just had some bacon and one boiled egg. That's all I had. And then we was going out to my daughter's and her boyfriend, and my wife said we're having McDonald's today. I said, well, you can have your McDonald's. I'm not having none of that. So just before we went in the afternoon, we had to go off 20, 30 miles away to an appointment and then pop into the daughter's and her boyfriend's. So I had a boiled egg out of the fridge just as a snack, like I said. Bit of salt on it because you've got to have your salt intake. And then when we went over there, we went to the appointment, come out of there, and she went, wife said, right, we should get McDonald's. I said, right, you crack on. And I went over to the kebab shop across the road, and I said, can I just have a portion of meat? That's what I wanted. Probably not the best meat in the world for this, I don't know, but it's lamb. And, as she was eating out, and I had to have something to eat. So I had a reasonable portion of kebab meat, lamb, whether it's processed or not. I don't know. It's probably not the best, but anyway, it was only day two, um, and so I had that. And when we got back, I didn't need anything before I went to bed. I mean, it was quite often, sort of come 10 o'clock or something like that. I'm thinking I ain't going to bed hungry. I'd have some cheese on toast or bit of bit of toast or something, but I didn't need anything. So we're on day three. Again, I've had egg and bacon this morning. Wife's gone shopping now, and she's gone to get some beef and some pork for me. And yeah, we're going to just stick with like probably tonight. I'll probably have um, uh, a lump of steak and maybe a pork chop, and see how we go with that. Um, and yeah, let's see how it goes. And like I say, day three. Um, I I did actually weigh myself last night. I know you shouldn't weigh yourself straight away, but it was amazing, absolutely amazing. I went from 14 stone 3.6 just in 2 days. This is just like incredible. I've never lost weight that easy before. And then I weighed myself yesterday, and I was 14 stone 1.8. That's just mad because I haven't starved myself. It's not like I just cut out. But even if I have starved myself in the past, I've never lost weight like that. So anyway, we're on day three. I'll give it another few days, and I'll do another video diary, maybe like 1 week in, and because I should have started it on day one and gone through everything. I took my measurements across my tits, around my chest, 43 inches. Across my belly button, around the belly, 46. A big fat belly. And like I said, my weight was 14 at the start, was 14 stone, 3.6. Um, and I'm only 5'7", so I'm only like a short ass. So yeah, we'll let's wait and see after a week, see what happens, and see if my measurements go down, my weight or whatever, and just see how I feel because I do suffer from back pain. I do get excessively tired, like just during the days. Sometimes I just come over so tired. I just literally, I just want to lay down. Don't matter, I could be out in the club, pool club, playing pool, and I just come over so tired that I just literally feel like I just want to lay down and just go to sleep. And in the past, what I've done to counteract that is like I've had an energy drink and a coffee or something to try and sort of boost me sort of energy to try and stay awake, especially when I'm playing in competitions. So anyway, so that's obviously not good for your energy drinks like Red Bull and stuff like that. So yeah, so none of that. Water, meat, salt, and some eggs, and that's it. Let's just stick with that, and then we'll see how it goes. Do a weekly report after 7 days, 14 days, etc., and then see what happens after a month. There we are. That's the video one over. Right, just an update on my carnivore diet. I don't want to take any photos, so just look at the body shape there. Right, so I'm on day four of this carnivore diet. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Um, Certainly no ill effects. Um, I've noticed that I've not been going to the toilet as often. Um, Gut feels a lot better, that's for sure. Getting bloated. And one thing I did note, that's why I came on and thought I'd just do another little update while I think about it. Um, Normally in the afternoon, sort of, I don't know, 4 o'clock or something like that, I'd be feeling really, really tired, and I'd end up sitting on a settee, putting my feet up, and having a bit of a nap before my dinner. Um, don't think I did it on the 20th, which was my birthday, the day one, and I certainly haven't done it since then. I've actually been we're at 11 o'clock in the evening now, and I've been up all day and not came over all tired like I normally do. I'm a little bit tired now. I'm going to go to bed shortly, but yeah, not been having my afternoon naps. So that's just one thing to note. Apart from that, yeah, all good. So just thought I'd get that one in, so that while I remembered, and yeah, all good. So I'll do the next one in a few days' time. See how we're getting on. Right, carnivore diet. I'm on the seventh day. Um, Certainly had no adverse effects. Um, Feeling good. Uh, Not been tired, and as everyone else has said, that all the videos I've watched, I actually lost some weight. So I actually lost half a stone. So from 14 stone 3.6, I'm now 10 stone, 10 stone, 13 stone 10.2. So 7.4 pounds lighter, so half a stone, and that's in 1 week. And I've certainly not been starving myself. I've been having plenty of meat and eggs and bacon. So yeah, good. And what I didn't put down as one of my symptoms, so when I've done wrote down all my symptoms that I suffer with, is when I go out on my motorbike. I got a big Harley type motorbike. I would only be riding for a very short time, and my hands would go numb, and I mean really numb to the point that it was hurting, and um, I'd have to sort of take my hand off the handlebar and shake my arm and shake my hand to try and get it back to life. Um, no, I didn't even think about that. Um, Went out on my bike yesterday. I did quite a big ride. I went 225 miles in total. There's 112 miles, 112.5 miles there, and 112.5 back. And I was halfway there. I'm sitting at sort of 75, 80 on the motorway. I'm thinking, wow, my hands. I haven't had to take my hands off. My hands ain't gone numb. Um, Not been riding the bike a lot because of my problem with my hands, but um, yeah, my hands weren't numb. I mean, the only thing that was aching where I was gripping the handlebars, sitting on the motorway for a long period, so sort of aching hands, but not to the point where they was numb and hurting, and I couldn't feel my flipping thumb and fingers and things. Um, yeah, so that's a positive, definitely a positive. Um, Now, as for any cravings, not really had any. I mean, I wasn't a big sweet eater, carb eater anyway, so not had any real cravings. Yesterday, I had breakfast. I don't know what time it was, 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30, and I didn't have dinner, and I wasn't really hungry. I didn't have dinner until well into the evening, and I wasn't really hungry, so that was good. Um, so yeah, my bowels uh, are really good. Not having to go 2 or 3 times a day, which I did do in the past. Used to go every morning without fail, and then sometimes I'd say to the missus, well, that's the third time I've been today, but none of that. I've actually skipped a day, so that's different as well. Um, no side effects with that. That's all good. So yeah, so that's a 1 week so far, and we will keep at it. And we'll definitely be doing the 30 days, and then if all's good, then yeah, be carrying on for the 90 day and see how that goes. So furthermore, we'll carry on. Right, just an update on my carnivore diet. I don't want to take any photos, so just look at the body shape. Big fat there. Right. Um, Day 15, so just over 2 weeks. Carnivore diet update. Um, yeah, all going good. Been trying to eat as much red meat as possible. Obviously, been eating steak, been eating lamb chops, pork chop, belly pork. Breakfast has been pretty much poached eggs and bacon. bacon. Um, Weighed myself this morning, 13 stone 9, dead. Um, yeah, 13 stone 9, I think it was. Yeah, see that on there? 13 stone 9, dead. That's going to be back to front on there. Anyway, so yeah, so still under 14 stone, well under 14 stone, which is good because I was 14.3.6 when I started. Yeah, all going so well so far. Still not having to have me naps in the afternoon. Did have a little lay down on the weekend, but any other things that I've noticed? None. I've actually got an annual um, diabetes, type 2 diabetes review with the doctors. So I've got to make an appointment to go down and see them. So that'd be interesting when they do their review. They'll probably do another blood test and see what happens then. So yeah, all going good. Yeah, probably do another week and then just do another update. But yeah, all going good. The blog for the carnivore diet. So we're now on the 13th of September. I started it. Day one was on my birthday on the 20th of August. Um, so yeah, all good. No adverse effects at all. I've lost about 11 pounds in weight, and I've lost 4 inches off of my belly. My big fat belly was 46 inches around my belly button, round, and now it's 42 today. And I've actually lost an inch off my chest. Although I have actually been working out, doing some exercises on the exercise machines in the park, doing that and doing press ups and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, feeling pretty good. My stomach's definitely flattened off, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Um, Yesterday, I had an annual review for the uh, dietitian about me type 2 diabetes and took some blood. So I should get the results back next week. We'll go from there, see what happens. Oh, so 30 days on the carnivore diet, and yeah, happy with it. Not been starving myself. Um, Started off at 14 stone and 3.6 pounds. Um, just weighed myself now. Read that. Is that coming? Oh, no, not coming up on there. Oh. Um, anyway, white one come up. 13, 13 stone 8.4 now. So I've lost a little bit of weight. I've actually was um, uh, lower than that. I actually went down to 13.06 at one stage. Put a couple of pound back on again, which is good. Don't want to lose too much weight too quick. Um, no ill. I've heard obviously on the YouTube, watching all the videos, people getting like diarrhea and having problems. Not really had too much of that. Had a couple of loose stools when having too much fat, and a couple of hard stools when not having enough. But apart from that, all fine. Um, as previously said, my hands when I was riding my motorbike didn't go all numb, and yeah, I'm going to stick with it. Feeling good. Um, yeah, it's all good. It's feeling mentally probably, yeah, not feeling too lethargic and uh, like just completely like tired all the time. In fact, I've probably had two naps in the afternoon in a month, whereas before, like come sort of like half 4 or 5 o'clock, I'd be laying on the settee conking out, and then my wife would be phone like uh, giving me a nudge saying my dinner was ready at like 5:45 or something like that. So I'd get an hour or so. But no, no side effects like that. I've been a couple of times, on the weekend, just sort of, lounging around with the wife indoors, and yeah, just had a little laid down. Plus, I've had conjunctivitis, and my eyes have been bad, so I've been laying there putting the drops in my eyes, or cream actually, and laying there with my eyes shut. And the wife saying, "Oh, you're sleeping?" I said, "No, no, I'm not. I'm just waiting, just shutting my eyes." So, but yeah, I have nodded off a couple of times. But apart from that, feeling good. Yeah, and going to stick with it. Really, can't see why not. I'm enjoying the steaks. Really enjoying that. Thanks to the was it the 5 minute body girl in Australia. Give me some tips on menu using the mincemeat. Been doing that mincemeat casserole with the eggs and everything. Really nice. I'm really enjoying that. It comes out really good. Um, yes, I've just been eating uh, literally meat, eggs. So my breakfast in the morning is pretty much bacon. So four rashers of bacon and three poached eggs. Do like me poached eggs. I've had fried eggs a couple of times, but yeah, just been doing poached eggs. Come out really good. A couple of times I've had some sausages left over, so I've chucked a sausage on, and then don't eat. That's sort of in the morning, depending on what my schedule is, and then I don't eat again until half five, between half 5 and 6. I have my dinner, and then I don't eat all evening until the next day. So I've been doing a bit of fasting, and yeah, not really been getting too hungry. And if I have, I've kept some boiled eggs in the fridge and just had a boiled egg with a bit of salt, and yeah, all looking good. So yeah, I'll keep going and monitor everything. And I haven't had my results back, so I'll do an update um, before I post the video because I've got like a load of clips now that I'm going to post the video. I'm going to make the video and then I'll post it. But I've got to phone up the doctors and find out what my results are uh, for me type 2 diabetes review that I went for last week. It was a week ago. So I should be able to um, phone them up today and see what the results are and see what they say. It's not come up on my app. Sometimes the results I can get on the app, the NHS app, but that hasn't come up yet. So find out what's that about, and yeah, and I'll put that on as well, and then I'll post a video then from all the clips, like the day one, week two, whatever. And yeah, so 30 days, no problem at all, and I'm going to stick with it. And yeah, let's keep going. Right, just an update on my carnivore diet. I don't want to take any photos, so just look at the body shape. Big fat there. Okay, so just I'm trying to add text to the thing. So just before this last clip, you saw a before and after um, of my fat body. So after 30 days, you can actually clearly see a difference. And I've just phoned the doctors, and they said that my blood results come back as normal, and I'm no longer classed as type 2 diabetic. So that's really good. So I haven't got to worry about that anymore. So yeah, so 30 days over, and I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to carry on going. Just one other thing that I would like to mention for anybody that was thinking about doing the carnivore diet. I have started taking some, what do you call it, electrolyte um, tablets for the salt, magnesium, and whatever else is in there. I can't remember now. But so yeah, I've actually started to get some of those on a daily basis. They're not very dear. I think it was, I don't know, whatever it was, £20 or something like that, and you get like a 6 month supply or 3 month supply or something like that. There's quite a lot of tablets in there. So yeah, just to make sure that I'm getting the right minerals in me. But yeah, so there we are. So that's 30 days, and you can clearly see the results. And not only like shape of my body and feeling how I feel, but the type 2 diabetes has gone. So, well, say it's gone. At the moment, the blood sugar levels and the results come back as normal, and not considered type 2 anymore. So, yeah, great stuff. So, yeah, we'll keep going and possibly do an update in a month's time or a few weeks' time.